What if I told you that the Los Angeles Dodgers just made a move so stunning that even their own players are struggling to process it? What if the pitching rotation everyone believed was set in stone has suddenly been dismantled overnight? And what if this single action completely redefines how the franchise plans its future? Today, we're diving into a moment that's shaking the entire baseball world. A decision so unexpected that even insiders didn't see it coming. Is this the Dodgers' biggest blunder of the offseason? Or could it be their most daring masterstroke yet? Let's uncover what truly just happened in Los Angeles. To some, this was a brilliant, forward-thinking maneuver. To others, it felt like an outright betrayal. One camp views it as a calculated move to clear space and prepare for the long haul, while the other sees it as heartless. Cutting loose a loyal veteran who poured everything into this team, and right now, that split has the baseball community buzzing. Who's right? Did the Dodgers front office just pull off a genius move? Or did they make a mistake they'll regret for the rest of the season? Buckle up, because this story isn't just about one player. It's about what it truly takes to build a champion. Something massive just unfolded in Los Angeles. It's the kind of move that has fans, analysts, and even rival teams scrambling for answers. A decision so bold and so unpredictable that it's completely reshaping how we view the Dodgers' future. One moment, this player was a cornerstone of the starting rotation. Then, in an instant, he was gone. No heads up, no trade, just gone. Why? What's really happening behind closed doors? The rumors are swirling, insiders are murmuring, and the real story might be even wilder than anyone imagines. Stay tuned, because this shocking Dodgers decision could alter the entire course of the 2025 season. Before we break down this unbelievable news, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the Los Angeles Dodgers Time, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop about your favorite team. Because what just went down in Los Angeles has rocked Major League Baseball to its core. The move is so startling that even players inside the clubhouse are reportedly in disbelief. The Dodgers have officially released one of their key rotation members, and no one saw it coming. This isn't just a routine off-season shuffle, it's a message, a wake-up call, a complete change in direction for a team preparing for what's next. Fans are calling it betrayal. Analysts are labeling it bold, and insiders claim it could redefine how the Dodgers operate moving forward. The player who got released was meant to be an essential part of the pitching unit, a veteran who had weathered the highs and lows with this club, someone who helped shape the last few seasons, and just like that, he's gone. It all unfolded quietly. No leaks, no hints, no early reports. The front office stayed tight-lipped, dodging questions and refusing to confirm anything. Then, out of nowhere, the news dropped. The veteran starter had been cut loose. No trade deals, no farewell press conference, just an abrupt ending. Fans rushed to social media in disbelief, demanding to know how one of baseball's smartest front offices could suddenly part ways with such a vital piece of their rotation. Let's rewind. This pitcher was once among the Dodgers' most dependable starters, steady, experienced, and full of heart. When injuries decimated the rotation, he stepped up. When the team needed leadership, he was there. He wasn't just another arm. He was part of the Dodgers' identity. His locker was a hub of energy and camaraderie, and his presence lifted the dugout every game. His work ethic and resilience never went unnoticed. But in baseball, loyalty often takes a back seat to performance metrics, health concerns, and long-term financial strategy. The Dodgers are always thinking 3 moves ahead, playing chess while others play checkers. And according to new reports, this release wasn't purely about recent performance. It's part of a bigger picture. Sources suggest the front office is reshaping the rotation with younger talent and focusing on long-term flexibility. Still, no one expected this player to be the casualty. He wasn't a struggling newcomer or a fringe piece fighting for a roster spot. He was a battle-tested veteran with postseason pedigree, someone who carried this team through some of its toughest stretches. For many fans, he embodied the heart of the pitching staff. Seeing him let go so abruptly felt like a gut punch. the timing only deepens the shock. The Dodgers had just wrapped up another impressive playoff run. Though they fell short of a championship, optimism for next year was sky high. Their rotation was supposed to be a major strength, a balance of seasoned pros and emerging stars. Now, that stability is gone. And fans are wondering, if this player isn't safe, who is? Reports from inside the clubhouse describe the mood as stunned and somber. Some teammates reportedly found out through social media before the organization made the announcement official. Imagine being one of the teammates and finding out that a guy who battled alongside you all season has just been cut loose. That kind of news doesn't just surprise players, it sends shockwaves through the entire clubhouse. Fans everywhere are asking the same thing. Why now? Why release such a dependable arm so early in the offseason, when countless roster moves are still ahead? Some speculate that Los Angeles is clearing salary space for a major acquisition, perhaps preparing for a blockbuster trade or a big-name free agent signing. Others think the decision stems from analytics that the front office may have spotted concerning trends in the numbers, a dip in velocity, waning control, or inconsistency that signaled it was time to move on. There's also talk that something deeper may have been at play. Friction between the player and management, or maybe a clash in leadership style. The Dodgers are notoriously secretive about internal affairs, so the truth might never be fully known. What is clear, though, is that a move of this magnitude never happens for just one reason. Former Dodgers have already started speaking out. One ex-teammate, who wished to remain anonymous, told reporters, "That guy gave everything, every pitch, every inning, for this team. If it can happen to him, it can happen to anyone." That's how shocking this was, even to people inside the organization. Meanwhile, fans online are completely split. Some are defending the front office, confident that this is part of a carefully designed master plan. After all, the Dodgers have a history of making controversial moves that later prove brilliant. Others, however, are outraged, calling the decision cold and emotionless, a slap in the face to loyalty and dedication. One fan vented on X, "This is the most disrespectful thing I've seen the Dodgers do in years. He deserved better." Another wrote, "I still trust Friedman, but wow, this one really stings." Speaking of Andrew Friedman, the Dodgers' president of baseball operations, he's no stranger to difficult calls. Remember when the team parted ways with Cody Bellinger, Justin Turner, and Jock Pederson? Each of those moves felt painful at the time, but they ultimately paved the way for new stars to rise. Could this be another one of those moments? A tough but necessary decision that sets the stage for something great? Now, analysts are dissecting what this means for the rotation. Without that veteran presence, the Dodgers still have plenty of talent, but also plenty of question marks. Shohei Ohtani is expected to return to two-way play, but not immediately. Tyler Glasnow remains the ace, though durability has always been a concern. Walker Buehler's comeback still hangs in the balance, and while young arms like Bobby Miller, Gavin Stone, and Emmett Sheehan show promise, they're still maturing. Losing that stabilizing veteran could leave a noticeable void. Then again, maybe this is all part of a bigger strategy. The Dodgers don't make impulsive decisions. Every move fits into a long-term vision. Could they be clearing space for another elite pitcher? Names like Corbin Burns, Zach Wheeler, or even international sensation Roki Sasaki are being tossed around. The possibilities are wide open, and with the Dodgers' deep pockets and bold mentality, nothing is off the table. Still, it's impossible to overlook what this means for the player himself. This isn't just a professional change, it's deeply personal. Los Angeles has been his home for years. The fans, the ballpark, the community. They all meant something to him. Reports suggest he was blindsided by the news, yet he responded with pure class, thanking the team and its supporters for everything. That kind of composure speaks volumes about his character. The reaction has been enormous. Sports networks can't stop covering the story. Highlights of his biggest moments in Dodger blue, those clutch strikeouts, the fiery innings, the emotion on the mound, are playing non-stop. Nostalgia is already setting in. For the younger players, it's a sobering reminder that nothing in baseball is guaranteed, no matter how long you've worn the uniform. The Dodgers' deep farm system might also be a key factor here. Perhaps the organization is opening a slot for one of its top pitching prospects to break through. The team has always been confident in its ability to develop young arms, and that philosophy has paid off many times before. With this roster spot now open, competition is bound to intensify heading into spring training. However it turns out, this move will be remembered. It's the kind of off-season decision that defines an era. It will either look like brilliance or a colossal mistake once the season begins. If the rotation flourishes, fans will call it a master plan. If it falters, they'll see it as a move that should never have happened. Right now, the Dodgers community is buzzing. Talk shows are filled with heated debates, social media is overflowing with reactions, and every fan seems to have a take. The baseball world can't stop talking about it. And that's exactly the kind of chaos that makes the MLB offseason so unpredictable. As the dust settles, one question remains hanging over Los Angeles. After this seismic decision, what comes next? Will the Dodgers fill that vacant spot with a blockbuster signing? Will a rising prospect seize the opportunity and make his mark? Or will this turn into one of those head-scratching moments everyone looks back on wondering, what were they thinking? Whatever the outcome, one thing is undeniable. The Dodgers never shy away from bold decisions when chasing another World Series title. Playing it safe has never been their style. They thrive on taking risks, defying expectations, and doing whatever it takes to stay on top. That fearless mentality is what defines them, and it's what keeps fans anxiously watching every off-season move. Even though many supporters are heartbroken right now, it's worth remembering that the Dodgers always find a way to recover. Every setback becomes a new opportunity. Every surprise move marks the beginning of another chapter. The game keeps changing, and no team adapts to that evolution better than Los Angeles. As for the released pitcher, he'll likely land on his feet and find success elsewhere. Maybe even revitalize his career in a new city. But for Dodgers fans, his legacy is already cemented. Every strikeout, every clutch performance, every ounce of effort he gave in Dodger blue will never be forgotten. Once a Dodger, always a Dodger. This story is far from finished. The front office will eventually share their perspective. Reporters will uncover more details, and the real motivations behind this stunning move will come to light. But one thing is absolutely certain. The Dodgers' offseason just became must-watch drama. Los Angeles has just made its boldest decision of the year. A key member of the rotation is gone. The baseball world is in shock, and the message from the Dodgers organization is crystal clear. They're not afraid to shake up the status quo in pursuit of greatness. Stay tuned, because this story is only beginning.